I've done that shit with girlfriends.
He got tapes. He got tapes. This nigga's on audio saying he got tapes and pictures of you and that he can expose it at any time. I'm concerned I'm gonna want to do something.
Listen. I know what people care about. That man, he cares about what y'all think. I don't care about what y'all think. Like, unfortunately, not trying to be funny. I appreciate my fans and people that are actually my fans and that love me. You understand?
Let's not even pretend it's calm out here. The internet is on fire. Right in the middle of the chaos, Remy Ma, Papoose, and rising boxing star Claressa Shields. This drama is so explosive, it makes the Zeus network look like Saturday morning cartoons. What started off as some low-key whispers about cheating turned into an all-out digital brawl, with accusations flying faster than one of Claressa's knockout jabs. And here's the wildest part. Reports say Papoose sent a steamy video of him and Claressa straight to Remy Ma's inbox. And Remy? She allegedly blasted it to the world. That's not just petty, that's a whole revenge broadcast in HD. This ain't love, it's war, it's bitter, it's messy, and it's playing out like a reality show gone rogue, but there's nothing entertaining about the fact that there's a little girl caught in this mess, and guess what? This is just the beginning. From shady social media moves to a full-blown custody chess match, and now a leaked tape, this has turned into a digital disaster. Last week was straight-up chaos. Fans could barely keep up. It all blew up after Papoose dropped a bomb on Instagram. He's officially done. After holding it down for 6 years while Remy was locked up, he decided to flip the script. No more patient prince image, how he made it known. He filed for divorce back in May. Quietly? Maybe. But this latest post was anything but quiet. In the post, he painted himself as the heartbroken husband, claimed Remy was out here cheating, even in front of their daughter. And this wasn't the first time he aired it out. Months ago, he posted to his IG story. Sad to say that Remy Ma is a narcissist. She chose to cheat repeatedly. Now that I finally moved on, she's playing the victim. I have requested a divorce numerous times, and she'd rather chase clout on social media.
See, I want us to get married. Can't you see?
Pops up in my phone with the date that I wrote. She had a certain individual who she was locked up with. It's a female. I ain't think nothing of it. So I caught her with this individual in our house while my daughter was on the bed with them.
But he didn't stop there. In his latest IG rant, he even said he wrote most of Remy's music. Yeah. He went there, the vibe, calculated. Like Papoose was lining up sympathy points right before the storm hit. And oh, the storm hit hard, don't forget. This is Remy Ma we're talking about. The same woman who once rapped, "I'm conceited, I got a reason." She came ready with ammo. First move, text receipts, allegedly between Papoose and Claressa Shields, posted for the whole internet to see. These weren't just cute texts. They were full-on flirty with dates that totally clashed with the supposed divorce timeline. One line stood out heavy. I just want to be honest this time. Oof. But Remy wasn't done. Not even close. She jumped on IG Live for over an hour and ripped Papoose's image apart. She called him insecure, accused him of being jealous of her success, and said he was out here fooling the public, acting like a loyal husband while playing mind games behind the scenes. And when it came to those cheating rumors, Remy didn't deny him. She flipped the whole narrative. She said the real problem was deeper. Years of being emotionally neglected, constantly pouring into a man who made her feel small while she helped lift him up. It wasn't just cheating, it was survival in a toxic setup. Now here's where things really went sideways. Claressa Shields entered the chat. And let's be real, Lisa, this ain't some random name.
I mean, yeah, it's the elephant in the room. I don't have to say it.
I don't know.
In his personal life.
Oh,
yeah, it's the elephant in the room. Like,
yeah.
but that takes time. And like I said, that's not my place to speak on. You know what I'm saying? Like, it'll get handled.
Claressa is a two-time Olympic gold medalist and an undefeated champ. She's tough, bold, and she doesn't hold back. So when folks started calling her a homewrecker, she clapped back fast. Claressa admitted they'd been together since mid-August, but she said the marriage was already dead by then. And then she hit the internet with this bomb. Y'all mad at me for loving a man who said he wasn't loved at home. Whew! That line had the whole internet gasping as social media went crazy. Our Team Remy and Team Claressa were trending non-stop. Some called Claressa naive and said she got played. Others dragged her for being bold, messy, and way too public. And Papoose? He stayed quiet until he didn't. Days later, he came back swinging. with a freestyle packed with heartbreak, betrayal, and bars clearly aimed at both women. Not Papoose trying to turn heartbreak into a freestyle sermon, but let's be real, no one was talking about the bars. The internet had already moved on to something way messier. The streets started buzzing with a new wild rumor. Folks believe Papoose sent those spicy videos to Remy weeks ago, and not as some random confession either. The word is, it was a calculated move. A twisted form of mind games like, look what you made me do, look what I got now. If that's even halfway true, that's not just messy, that's cold-blooded. But whatever damage he thought he caused, Remy allegedly flipped the table. Word is, she leaked it, or maybe someone real close to her did. Either way, the video didn't hit TMZ, and you won't find it floating around YouTube. It came and went like a ghost. Just a few seconds of jaw-dropping footage, the graphic gone and loud enough to humiliate Claressa and scorch everything in sight. This wasn't a leak, this was warfare. Still, Claressa Shields didn't run. She stepped right into the fire with her head held high. When blogs started throwing side chick shade at her, she didn't flinch. Instead, she hit X, Twitter, with this. We've been living our best life since August last year. I really enjoyed our private relationship for reasons like this. All these people judging the situation, they know nothing about Papoose. He was separated way before I came along. Wait, that wasn't defense, that was pure dominance.
Listen. I know what people care about. That man, he cares about what y'all think. I don't care about what y'all think. Like, unfortunately, not trying to be funny. I appreciate my fans and people that are actually my fans and that love me. You understand? Nothing, because I have my own. I will take somebody who has nothing that treats me right. That's how I got with him. That treats me right. I will take somebody who has nothing that treats me right.
Claressa made it crystal clear. She's not anyone's villain. She's not hiding. She's not apologizing. She's owning it. And just to drive it home, Sis popped out at the BET Awards, looking unfazed and glowing hard. Her presence screamed confidence, and she said it loud, "We're not ashamed of loving each other." That wasn't just a clapback, and that was a message to Remy's crew and anyone preaching fairy tale romance. This is real life. The highs, the lows, and now the whole internet watching. In just minutes, Claressa flipped the whole narrative. She didn't crawl out of this drama like the other woman. She walked out as the next chapter in Papoose's life. And here's what y'all forgot. This beef, it didn't start last week. It's been bubbling. Back in the winter, Remy posted a screenshot of Papoose's phone with one cold caption. Papoose dumb as... Picture this. Papoose knocked out cold at the crib, Claressa Shields laid up in the house, and Remy, allegedly scrolling through his phone like a detective on a mission. She catches a text and posts it with venom. Fell asleep on the phone with Claressa Shields laying in my house. He refuses to leave this beast. Supposed to be a world champion boxer, but her scary self hung up the second she heard my voice. Then she added, "Oh, baby girl, you're not the only one."
The fuck? The fuck? I literally told him, every time your current come up says my name or does something that I feel is trying to attack me in any type of way, I'ma drag you. I'ma drag you. And I haven't even been dragging them.
Whew. Word on the street is Remy snapped those screenshots while Pap was dead asleep, and they were not the sweet love notes Claressa had been selling in those interviews. In one heavy message, Claressa tells Papoose straight up, "You take accountability. You were the one who was married. If you can't even fall asleep on the phone with me or see me in person, the least you could do is let me know you made it home safe or just communicate you fell asleep in a Sprinter." Sounds like Claressa was not feeling secure, and this wasn't the fairy tale she thought it was. Remy didn't hold back either. She clapped at Claressa with fire. "You trying to run a smear campaign on me? Girl, I'm tired, and he would never mess with you. You ugly. But don't trip. I saw everything. Now the whole world gonna see it too since you so tough, boo." But Claressa wasn't gonna take that lying down. She came back with more text receipts from her convo with Pap. And let's just say it got messier. One of her texts said, "I know you hate the internet games, but you need to do something today about this girl. My PR team is gonna freak when they see this. And this girl, that's Remy." Another read, "I asked for gifts, I'm tripping. I said I like flowers, I'm tripping. I want time set aside for me, I'm tripping. I don't even know how to feel, I'm just laying here feeling stupid."
I kind of was concerned thinking that he's blackmailing her because she's acting different. and he played some audio of him saying that he has videos and tapes and it will come out whenever he wants it to come out. So Pat was like, I called some people behind the scenes, like, yo, check on Rem. I'm concerned.
I've done that shit with girlfriends.
He got tapes. He got tapes. This nigga's on audio saying he got tapes and pictures of you and that he can expose it at any time. I'm concerned. I'm gonna want to do something.
Like a hoopty with jumping cables, it won't start. My Webster Ave niggas was eager to let the chrome spark. Doing juxes at the skate key, they from the old Bronx. Don't know what part of Brooklyn you from, but I'm from the cold part. Beef and broccoli Timberlands give you a steel toe stomp.
At this point, Papoose looked like he was playing both sides, refusing to fully commit to either woman while the drama kept spiraling. Meanwhile, Remy started throwing shade in full lecture mode, and she did not hold back. In a now viral IG story, she posted, "If you just turned 30 and allegedly met someone 8 months ago who's 47, someone I've known since you were 10, and he's got 4 biological kids and a 6-year-old, yeah, she said that. The gloves are all the way off now. And now Papoose is out here promising newborns?" Remy clapped back with a warning. "Please refrain from speaking." Yeah, things got that heated. Then came the BET Awards, and Claressa pulled up like she owned the entire red carpet, skin glowing, dress hugging, attitude on 10. And who was right there holding her hand like it was inauguration night? Papoose, looking like he just declared her the first lady of his brand new era. But guess who wasn't there? Remy. And while her seat was empty, her presence was still loud. She posted from out of town, rockin' orange, and captioning about her birthday and living her best life. But let's be honest, who really believed that was peace? Because while these women keep claiming they're unbothered, the fans are out here wildin'.
Like you're glowing, and we know you've been very public with your new love in your life. He's right there. Hi, Papoose.
Papoose, what it do?
How does it feel having your relationship on display now in front of everybody?
Well, I've always been public in my relationships. I was taking a different route with Papoose because he is a celebrity, and I personally told myself I would never date celebrities.
On June 9th, Claressa posted a flick of her and Pap at the BET Awards on X, and boom, the shade came rolling in fast. One user commented, "You know he has a daughter, right?" Claressa hit back instantly, "Yeah, that's my daughter too." Another person dropped a cold shot. "Fakest couple of the year, just like I said, DDG and Halle 2.0. This ain't gonna last, I'll give it 1.5 years max." Claressa didn't let that slide either. She fired back, "We've been together a year already, dummy." But real talk, how long can she keep clapping back? The hate mail ain't slowing down, and the energy it takes to fight the internet, exhausting. Then one reply hit different. A user asked, "Why are you preying on other people's downfalls?" And that's when everything stopped for a second. Because people were so caught up in the drama, they forgot. This isn't just viral gossip. There's a 6-year-old child in the middle of all this mess. Let's talk about Reminisce Mackey, the one innocent soul in this whole storm. While the adults were out here throwing shade and flexing receipts, this little girl was out here graduating kindergarten. Hair laid, smile shining so bright it could have shut down the internet. For just one day, the chaos paused, and all eyes were on her. Remy posted the sweetest carousel of pics. Her mini-me in an angelic white dress, beaming like she just won Album of the Year. She captioned it, "My twin Reminisce Mackey graduated from kindergarten today. She is everything." And in the most adorable moment ever, Remy added, "While we were taking pics, she looked at me and said, 'No, mommy, I want my face in the sun.'" Now that's a moment that outshines any BET carpet drama. She's got style and opinions. Little Reminisce is already picking her own hairstyles, outfits, and even her accessories like a true mini fashion boss. And Papoose, he wasn't about to be outshined on the parenting front. He came through with a heartfelt post, a mix of fresh photos and throwback baby pics, calling his daughter the most charismatic, amazing kid in the world. Then he ended it with, "The best hood is fatherhood." For one brief second, it was like we time traveled. The internet got a glimpse of the old Remy and Pap, the ride or die duo we used to see on Love and Hip Hop. No back and forth, no exposed text, no shade, just two proud parents showing up side by side to celebrate their daughter. But let's not get it twisted, that peace, temporary. Because not long before this sweet moment, Papoose was out here accusing Remy of spending Christmas with battle rapper Easy the Block Captain, while he played Santa solo at home. That's wild on its own. But Easy wasn't about to stay quiet. He fired back with, "I'm happy for the move on. I've been waiting like, yo, get out the crib." Yeah, that's the energy we're dealing with. And while that mess was heating up, Claressa Shields jumped in with her smoke. Sis was out here playfully challenging Remy to a boxing match. And at one point, Claressa even hinted that Remy had dropped her actual phone number. You read that right, a full-blown digital face-off over a guy. Claressa later tried to cool it down, saying fighting over a man is beneath her. But then she slipped this in during an interview teaser. Don't drop my number and I won't come hunt you down.
He ain't never gonna show y'all his shit. Okay. He ain't show y'all mine, but it's one time he almost hit me and I said, man. but he punched really, really fast and hard. And I'm just happy that he loved the sport like I love boxing. Good. So I don't think I can beat Pap up in the fight, but I also tell him, don't play with me.
So yeah, according to her, someone's been leaking private info and things are getting way too personal. Speaking of leaks, let's rewind real quick to the moment this entire digital war zone detonated, the tape. Now nobody's seen the full footage. It never hit TMZ, it didn't trend on YouTube, and it didn't pop up on Twitter. But make no mistake, it existed. And just the whispers alone were enough to wreck reputations, shake up careers, and throw this whole saga into nuclear chaos. The whispers, they're screaming now, and if there's one man who knows how to throw gas on a fire, it's Joe Budden. In his now viral podcast rant, Joe said out loud what everybody else was just thinking behind closed doors. He claimed Papoose didn't just slide into Claressa's life, he slid into Remy's inbox with a whole tape. Joe didn't sugarcoat it. Papoose sent me a video of him and Claressa doing the grown folks cha-cha, and it wasn't an apology. It was a power move. Straight up psychological warfare. Let that sink in. After years of "I held you down while you were locked up" speeches after calling Remy his queen in front of the world, this man allegedly hit send on that kind of video. Now here's where it gets even spicier. Just like Remy supposedly leaked Claressa's number, and no one's buying the oops excuse, she might have clapped back by pushing that video right into the internet's shadows. No promo, no press release, just quiet chaos. The tape floated through the digital world like a ghost. Blurry, fast, barely traceable, but enough to wreck Claressa's name and torch whatever bridges were left. This wasn't blog gossip, it didn't show up in trending tags, it was surgical, just enough to sting, disappear, and leave everyone asking, did that really happen? Now, Claressa's in defense mode full time. She's in interviews, on Twitter, everywhere, shutting down trolls like she's back in the ring. Her responses? Sharp, confident, no hesitation, like throwing jabs without touching her makeup. But let's keep it real. That video, it hasn't been officially confirmed, nobody's got the full thing, and no one's posted clear proof. Still, it doesn't feel like just some wild internet theory either. Think about it. First came the cheating rumors, then the flirty DMs, then the leaked number. So is it really that far-fetched to think a tape was next? It's giving serious tit-for-tat energy, cold, calculated, and personal. Whether it was a revenge move, a flex, or something even darker, one thing's for sure, it hit where it hurt. Just like that, the whole narrative flipped. Claressa went from being labeled the side chick to look what your man's out here doing now. And Remy, it started looking like she got the last laugh, or at least the last swing. For now.
Say it like that, and if you want to keep it a beam, if you want to tell the real story, I was on the whole opposite side from you, and I was just like, yo, I don't want to meet them.
Just want to know.
At this point, the girl leaked my number.
What? Your actual telephone number?
So at this point, you can give me $1, and I'm gonna give it.
Cause let's be honest, in this kind of drama, nothing stays buried for long. But let's pause and get into why this whole situation hit people so hard. This ain't just about cheating. This ain't just about custody fights or leaked tapes. This hit deep because it challenged the myth, the idea of black love that people grew up rooting for, reposting, quoting, and praising like gospel. Remy and Papoose weren't just a couple, they were the couple. He held her down for 6 years while she was locked up. No scandals, no mess. She came home, they built something, they raised their daughter, and the culture crowned them as icons. Some even called them the goals that could never fall. But what happens when those goals start to crack? For a lot of folks, black love isn't just romance, it's survival. It's built through struggle, loyalty, legacy, and most of all, perception. So when a couple like Remy and Pap falls apart in public, it feels like more than heartbreak. It feels like a betrayal of the dream. People aren't just mad at Remy for allegedly cheating, they're mad she shattered the image. And Pap, they're not just mad he moved on, they're mad he did it messy, loud, and on display. And Claressa, she became more than the other woman. Overnight, she turned into a symbol. The woman who walked into sacred territory, stood tall, and didn't blink. But in the end, nobody wins when the fantasy dies. Maybe the real lesson here is that we need to stop putting our dreams on the backs of celebrity couples. Maybe it's okay for love to be real and still be messy. Maybe black love doesn't have to be perfect to be powerful. But now that the fairy tale's cracked, Where do we even go from here? Remy out here posting vacation pics like she's glowing, bronzed up, and bikini down, giving off that I'm unbothered energy. But come on now, we all know that's a curated piece. Meanwhile, Papoose been keeping it low-key, locked into daddy duties, healing in silence, and probably writing heartbreak bars straight into his notes app.
She just popped up with this negligee on. I was like, this is gonna happen on a night that I'm extremely tired. But out of nowhere, I just got this boost of energy, you know? And she tongued me down.
And about that tape, still no confirmation, no denial either. And honestly, staying quiet might be the smartest move he's made yet. But Claressa, she's been booked, busy, and unbothered, still undefeated in the ring and online. Every clapback, sharp, every step, calculated. She didn't just stay in the spotlight, she turned into a cultural lightning rod, and she's wearing that title like a belt. But let's be real, Zach, there's no neat ending here. No red table talk, no group hug, no healing vacation in Tulum. This saga ain't about closure, it's about chaos. And right now, the only thing that's clear is this. Everyone is watching every move. From prison proposals to red carpet debuts, from loyalty vows to leaked tape rumors, this story had everything. And now it's your turn to sound off. Was Claressa ever really the villain? Or just a woman caught in the crossfire of a toxic love triangle? Did Papoose play the long game to gain sympathy? Or is he just a hurt man spiraling out one messy decision at a time? And should Remy have kept those receipts tucked away? Or was public revenge the only way she felt truly heard? Drop your take in the comments. Don't hold back. Smash that like button, hit subscribe for more raw drama breakdowns, and don't miss the next video. Because if there's one thing we know by now, the truth, it always finds a way to leak.